No, it's too hot for that.
Alright guys, quick question for everybody. Did anybody drop this when they came on it? It's nothing, so you dropped nothing. You all knew you dropped nothing, but you looked anyway. Welcome aboard. You're on a 737-700 series aircraft. We're going to point out the safety features to you. To fasten your seatbelt, slide the flat end into the buckle. To release, lift up on the buckle and look. It releases. You should be worn tight all across your hips and anytime you are seated. This aircraft is equipped with 6 emergency exits, 2 forward exit doors, and 2 overwing window exits, 2 exit doors in the rear. Signs overhead and lights on the floor lead you to all of these exits. Take a look in your seat back pocket. They're new, they're shiny, they're scratch and sniff, they're safety information cards. Yeah, guys, scratch them, sniff them. You let me know what they smell like. If you're reading them though, you're doing your homework, you're going to know that everybody has a life vest beneath every one of their seats. Only remove the vest when told to do so in the event of a water evacuation. You're going to pull on the red strap to open the container, remove the vest, throw it over your head like so. You're going to wrap that black strap around those little hips of yours. Buckle it in the front, just like that. Pull it to tighten, then once outside the aircraft and only outside the aircraft, pull on the red tab to inflate. Or to manually inflate, you can blow into the red tube of your shoulder. If for some reason neither one of those work, just swim clear of the rest of us. Flight attendants don't trust you, we don't trust each other. It's who we are, it's what we do, it's the nature of the business. We're coming around to make sure your seatbelts are fastened, all your items are stowed, and your seat back and tray tables are in their full upright and locked position. Smoking's bad for you guys. We don't want you doing it, okay? We want to keep you around as long as we can. We like your faces, we like your wallets, we like what you got in them. You can't smoke on an airplane for like 40 years now. This probably isn't new news to anybody, but just in case some of you just got out, gotta let you know that ahead of time. The fine just went up to like $12,000 back in January. It's against federal law to tamper with, disable, or dismantle a smoke detector in an aircraft lavatory. So if you go naughty in the potty, we're gonna find you guys. You can't smoke anywhere on the plane, but especially the bathrooms. For you hipsters out there with your e-cigs, your vapes, your pens, your things, the dongles, whatever it is that you're doing these days, you can't do that either. Federal aviation regulations require passenger compliance with all posted placards, lighted information signs, and crew member instructions regarding seatbelts and smoking. I know that sounds like a lot, but pretty much if we tell you to do something, it's for your safety, you should probably do it. If you're on the plane, don't smoke. If you're in your seat, wear your seatbelt. Last but not least, if needed, 4 yellow oxygen masks will drop down from the compartment overhead. To activate the flow of oxygen, you're going to grab on a Tupperware looking piece, pull on it until the plastic tubing is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally like you're smelling your mama's leftovers. For those of you that don't normally breathe normally, just breathe as normally as you normally do. That'll work, I promise. For those of you traveling with children, anybody acting like a child, stepbrother, stepson, it's always the boys, I don't know why. Secure your mask before assisting others. For those of you traveling with maybe 1 or 2 children, girls usually last longer. I don't make those rules, I just follow them. Do not remove the mask unless told to do so by a uniformed crew member, guys. You can't trust the naked flight attendant. I made that mistake 5 times too many. That's about it for the do's and don'ts. Sit back, relax, do the do's, don't do the don'ts. And for those of you that weren't listening, just pretty much don't do the don'ts. It's going to be about an hour and 7 minutes in the air, guys. It's going to be a nice quick one.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the lovely and talented Nick Borelli. He's opening for Britney Spears at Caesar's Palace between now and July 31st. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com.